Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to talk about two more three-dimensional shapes today. Those are the kinds that we can wrap our hands around. We can't put them flat inside a book and close it up because it'll keep the book from closing because they take up so much space. Two more of those shapes today. I happen to be wearing one of them on my head. You might have thought that I was getting ready to celebrate somebody's birthday, but not today. However, in 9 days, we're going to celebrate Tyler Kay and Scarlett's birthday. And in 10 days, we're going to celebrate Ellie's birthday. In just 14 days, we're going to celebrate Nolan's birthday. This is a big birthday month coming up, the month of May. But this on my head is a birthday hat, but it's also one of our three-dimensional shapes. Can you tell what shape this is? What would you call this shape? You might have seen it look like this before. Not like I'm wearing it with the point pointed up, but like this. What if I put a big scoop of ice cream in here? What would we call this? We would say this is an ice cream cone. Of course, this is the three-dimensional shape of a cone. I wrote that word right here. You'll notice that it has another sneaky E on the end, which reaches over and pinches that O so that it says its name, K-one. Otherwise, it would just be Con. It's not a con. I don't have an ice cream cone. I have an ice cream cone, right? Okay, so I've got this cone on my head, and when we look at this cone, I've got another one right here, just like our other wooden shapes. What do you notice about this cone? It has a point on top. It's kind of round around the edges, but look, there's one flat side. What do we call that flat side? Do you remember? A face, sure. So that's why I put a silly face on it right here. A cone only has one face. That means there's only one way that you can put a cone down and hope that it stays in the same place. I don't think I would have very much luck if I tried to put it on its tip and have it stand up, right? It's just gonna fall right over. That's not a flat side, and neither is the one that's curved. That's gonna keep it rolling. There's just one flat side, one face on a cone, which keeps it standing. We're gonna try to stack some cones next week. I've got a mama cone and a baby cone here. I guess I should say a teenager cone. It's not that much smaller. But we might have some trouble stacking these cones next week. We'll experiment just a little bit with them. Okay, so you have that one, the cone. One more. I'm gonna take this cone off my head while I get my next shape. Now, I had some trouble finding a cone in my house, but this next shape, I did not have a lick of trouble. They are everywhere in my house. And here's the word. This is one weird word. It says sphere. It doesn't look like it says sphere. To me, it looks like it says here. Here. A here. What's a here? I don't know. I've never heard of one of those before, but this P beside this H, it's going to make an F sound. So it says sphere. That's a weird word. Sphere is a really smart math word for ball. Something in the shape of a ball. That's not hard at all, is it? I've got one right here. See? Just a wooden ball. We call that a sphere. Now, I tried to find a place on this one so that I could make a sphere just like I did on my cylinder and on my cube and on my cone, but I couldn't figure out exactly which flat side to put the face on. Do you see one? Maybe you could show me where to put it. No? Of course not. Have you ever seen a flat side on a ball? What good would a ball be at rolling if it had a flat side? No, it wouldn't be good at all. So a sphere is a shape that has absolutely no flat sides. Big, fat, zero. It is round all the way around. Well, I have a ton of spheres in my house. I've got one here. This one I'm hoping doesn't go through a window before the quarantine is over. I've got this one. This one seems to find its way around inside the house a little bit more than I like. Got this one. I can hear this one all hours banging onto my driveway. Oh, I've even got this one. This was in a bowl of pretty things that I have. It's kind of sparkly girls. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, and I've even got this one. I pulled this one right out of the refrigerator. What's that one? Yeah, I can eat this sphere, right? And apple spheres are everywhere. Anything in the shape of a ball is called a sphere. It's not flat like a circle. It's round, which makes it a three-dimensional shape. Okay, so those are your two shapes today. Your job is to go find a sphere in your house, draw and label it for me, and find a cone somewhere. Maybe you can find a different one than I found, the birthday hat. If not, you're welcome to use that one. All right, boys and girls, have a wonderful day. I will see some of you on Zoom today, some of you tomorrow, and high fives for everybody.